Hey, you beautiful people. It's been a while. I know. Anybody who's still subbed to the channel, I am so excited to announce that I plan on doing this again. um, there's been just a hole in my life. I miss being part of the YouTube community. I don't even know many people in it anymore. I watch videos all the friggin' time. Lunch Money Comics, Very Gary Comics. I try to tune into Erod sometimes. I watch Ed's Easy Comic. Shit, man, I don't remember your full name. Ed Zomber. I know that's his what Easy stands for. I'm pretty sure. But you love comic books. You know, pretty much anybody that does haul videos and collection buys and things like that. But I'm still around, guys. I'm still here. I still watch. I'm going to try to get more involved. Again, I'm going to be making videos. Just for my first video back, I'm going to do a series where I show you what I've been buying over the past few years. It's been a while. Right now I'm organizing my collection. I'm labeling every book, putting them in Mylar, grading them so I know exactly what I have in my personal collection. But I also am selling books. I have a storage unit now filled with 8,000 books that I don't need from collection. I just purchased a big collection from a friend of mine. I got a really good price on it, and I'm going to use it to start a Whatnot store. That seems to be the thing. I've never ordered off of it. I've been tuning in to Whatnot streams lately, just kind of see what it's all about, and it seems like something really fun for me to do in my spare time to help me flip these books and go for some goals. I know a lot of people will tell you what's one thing to do in comics that you shouldn't do, and the main thing that they say is never open a store, right? I want a store. I am so sick and tired of working for other people that I think I could do it. I don't have the funds. I don't have the capital. I just care about getting books into people's hands. So getting top dollar for major keys has never been my thing. Obviously, I want to get as much as I can on a book for profit, but I care more about getting them into people's hands. So I don't want to get too much into self-promoting, but in the description there will be links to my eBay store and my Whatnot channel. I have not done a stream yet. I figured I should probably promote it a little bit before I just kind of jump on a stream and hope people come in. So if you're seeing this and you want to buy some books, we're going to go through that collection I bought in future videos. I'm actually going to go shoot some videos probably this weekend, to be honest. I got nothing else to do. I'm still employed, but I'm like kind of between jobs. It's a weird situation. It's weird, but this is my house. I own a house now. I have a dog. Lots of things are going for me. So one thing that never left is I'm still buying books. So without further ado, I'm back. I don't want to get too much into it. I'm sure you hear all about it in my future videos because I like to ramble. As we're 4 minutes in, you haven't seen a friggin' book yet. But anyway, I think most of the time I'm going to flip the camera around, but for the sake of doing it old school, I wanted to do it front facing so you guys can, see that I'm well, I'm doing good, still around, and still buying books. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is some of the stuff that I've kind of started, some of the stuff you're going to know I collect right off the bat. Always working on detective. Those of you that don't know, I think I'm going to show off my whole collection again as well. I'm going to just do it box by box and just make a whole series about it. But I do collect detective. This here is a 9.0 copy of 579. I don't remember exactly how far it goes back. I think 598 straight through up to current I have. I think I'm missing a couple of the Villains Month issues in the New 52, but I don't really count those. And I'll buy them slowly. 584 here. This is 9.2, I have it. I think so. Beautiful, beautiful covers here. This is a Dick Giordano cover. This is a minor key. 586. This is also a 9.2. This is a Norm Brayfogle cover. This is the first appearance of the rat catcher on the cover. So it's the first cover of the rat catcher, and it's its second overall appearance. 585 is the first appearance of the rat catcher, which I have in the boxes somewhere. Here is 592. Abraham Lincoln on this cover here. This is Breyfogle again. This guy's also a 9.2. I found a nice auction seller that had these all listed, and I bid cheap on a whole bunch of them, and these are the ones that I ended up winning. By cheap, it was like $3 or $4 a piece. I'm kind of at that point where I'm not really finding books for my runs, detective and Batman wise, in the dollar bins anymore. But this is also a Breyfogle cover. I got this at 8.5 to 9.0. This is the first Joe Potato. These are all from the late 80s. And then 5.95. This is a 9.0. This is a Collins cover. Yeah. Collins cover. Couldn't tell you his first name. Starts with a P. But nice Hawkman here. Beautiful exercise book. This is 89. I got this as a 9.0. There's actually a Mr. Freeze origin backup story in this book, so that's pretty cool. If you're into Mr. Freeze, that's one that you probably want to have. I'm always working on my Spectacular Spider-Man run. Just slowly but surely. I don't focus on it, but when I find them and I have my CLZ app with me, I pick them up. If they're cheap. But this is $2.55. This was also from the same seller on eBay. 9.2. You can obviously tell that that's a JR cover, one of his better works, I would say. He's kind of wishy-washy sometimes. This is also Spectacular Spider-Man. Don't let the Prodigy title here. This is $2.57. This is actually the first debut of this Prodigy costume. I have no idea. I've never read it, but this is it. This is that. Who does the cover on this? I did not write it down. It says Ross. It's a JR cover. I see it up there. I should probably write that in there. But yeah, John Romita Jr. on this. Next up, I've always kind of collected Amazing Spider-Man, but eventually I went through stages where I would just sell it because I could get money for it to get other things, but now I'm at the point where I'm just kind of keeping what I buy for myself. There are some in that storage unit. I don't know if I'm going to pull them out for myself. We'll make that decision as we go. I might take some of the cooler covers or some of the harder find books and then sell the bulk, and then just buy them as I find them. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as I go. I don't know. I'm new to this, man. I love comics. Like, I have 30 short boxes upstairs, so my own personal collection is in the thousands as well. Batman and Detective being my main runs. Batman I actually have from 340 to current, and we'll show you all that eventually. But here we have a 506. This is also JR. I guess we're going to have a John Romita Jr. video here. Nothing. I got that at 8.5. These were just these were cheap. I bid like $1 or $2 on them, and I just built a lot. As the auctions ended, combined shipping made it a lot easier. Another JR 8.5 here. This is 507. We got 509 here. This is actually the first Gabriel and Sarah Stacy. These are the twins of Gwen and Norman Osborn when they did this Sins of the Past story arc, where they kind of, I don't know. I hear mixed things about this run, but or this story. Straczynski's run in total is in good praise, but this story is a little weird. 9.2. We got 510. The Mylar makes these super. This is a Deodato cover, actually. Deodato Jr. Same as the last one. Was that? Have I been wrong? No. There's been Romitas. Another one here. kind of him revealing Gwen Stacy here, 5'11". Oh, 5'12". I may have got this whole story actually in that lot. Holy cow, the Mylar and the lighting. I gotta work on that. I'm sorry. I plan on doing most of the videos with turns so you can focus more on the books, but I figured for the first one you could look at my mug. Just to prove that I'm actually back and not much has really changed. This is Deodato Jr. as well. I was gonna do some big like teaser trailer for the channel. I'm just gonna upload this today. I think most of my content's gonna come starting next year. I'll probably upload. I'm gonna film a bunch over the next 2 weeks or so while I have some extra time, and just kind of slow release some things. So just keep that in mind as you watch my future videos. Some of them will be filmed, you know, weeks to months in advance. I just kind of get some content rolling in case I get busy with other things. That way I have things coming out and I don't forget about you guys. I still read new books. Lots of new books. Mostly DC and Marvel. Kind of jumped off the indie wagon. I kind of do that sometimes. 8.0, this is a Gary Frank cover, because there's just so much stuff to read. I have a pretty big graphic novel collection as well, and I just neglected reading them for the longest time. So I'm trying not to buy too much. Reading-wise, more just run fillers. 516, this is Deodato cover as well. This is a 9.4 actually. It's one of the nicer ones from this lot that I picked up. 517. These covers are gorgeous. Deodato does some amazing work here. 518. Get the gist here. I'm just gonna go a little bit faster. If there's a key, I'll let you know. That's a 9.6. This one's a little bit lower. Deodato Jr. here. 521. 522. 9.4 of 531, which is part of the Civil War tie-ins. 532, these will look kind of familiar here. 535, we skip a little bit there. I think I have the filler issues. I got them in a different auction from the same seller, but you'll see them eventually. I'm gonna go through. I have boxes full of unorganized haul books that I've graded, put in Mylar, and ready to like file, but my collection is so out of whack. And 538. All right, so that's kind of the stuff that if you're a fan of the channel, prior to my several absences, that you know I kind of collect. Some of my friends, I don't even know who still makes videos, to be honest. I've just been a bad YouTuber. I just kind of watch at my leisure. But this is something that I've gotten into recently. I started reading more of the new Punisher stuff, and I got into the old Punisher stuff. So this is a nice 9.0 copy of #1 for the Unlimited series, as they like to say. I'm just kind of picking these up as I can find them for cheap. I don't want to spend too much money on them. Nice to fill in the Volume 1 runs, and then we'll go from there. #2, unfortunately, the mirror, I don't like that. When you do the view, it's the mirror image, so everything's friggin' backwards. But #3, it's all Klaus Janson artwork. This is #4, which is the first appearance of Microchip. #5 was missing. #7 here, or 6, yeah, this is a Mike Mignola cover, actually. It's pretty gorgeous, if you ask me. Mike Mignola, always a big favorite of mine. And #7, the Ross cover. I'm guessing it's not Alex. And then, here we go, #8. And then along with regular Punisher, you have War Journal and Warzone. I was able to get a decent copy of War Journal #1. War Journal #2 with the Daredevil appearance here. Nice 9.2. This is a Jim Lee cover? No, Potts. I don't know which Lee inked it, but he also got some credit here. And then this is a classic JR cover, Warzone #1, which is the first of the Carbone crime family, which is actually funny because the Carbones are to the Mohawk Valley. They're pretty popular, not popular, pretty well-known family. Not say mafia, they own a bunch of car dealerships, but the Carbone family is pretty well known in the central New York Mohawk Valley area, which is the area that I went to college in and pretty close to where I'm from. But yeah, so that was the first video, guys. I am rambling for 16 minutes. I'm here. Life is life, and things are going as it goes, you know? Just want to say thank you to anybody that's still subbed, that watches this, that will watch this. Any new people, please like, subscribe, comment. I love comments. Comments are my favorite. I like having chats. That's what I'm missing in my life. I'm missing the camaraderie of fellow comic fans. It's just kind of been me for the past few years and kind of watching some stuff on the side. I still talk to some guys like Emski, Brian, every once in a while. Shout outs to you, man. I just watched your video this morning. I'll just message you instead of saying it here, just in case you don't watch it this far, which I don't blame anybody if you turned it off by now, or if you fast forwarded and then stopped after I stopped showing books. But that's it, guys. I'm just going to be showing books as much as possible. I'm going to go pick through that collection I bought, a couple boxes at a time. Shout outs to Very Gary. I definitely got inspired by him to do videos that way, and that's how I'm going to do that collection. So we'll try it for the first time. I had my storage unit. We'll film in there. I'm going to do like a kind of whatnot preview every week before I do some streams. I don't know when I'm going to start doing it. I have the channel. I'm trying to build it. I'm going to put wall books, and then I'm going to do like claim sales and auctions for like filler, and some keys in there too for auction. But as I get it started, I don't want to, just show books to one person and then have them just outbid themselves. I mean, it doesn't really work that way, So I got to build up a little bit of a base, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's it. If you guys have any suggestions, if there's anything you want to see from me, let me know. I do still collect all of my Power Rangers stuff. I haven't really bought anything in a while, but just for the sake of showing everything, I got it all on shelves here. I got the boxes up top, all the Megazords and stuff. We'll do that maybe sometime. I got some artwork on the walls. My roommate doesn't really want me to show his stuff. We bought the house together kind of thing. It's cheaper that way. We're fixing it up, and then eventually probably gonna rent it out and get our own places. But that's that. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate anybody that's here. I'm still rambling. I just feel like there's so much to update you guys about that I have to keep going. So I'm going to shut this off now. I'm a little out of practice, but have a great day. Happy holidays to all those that celebrate, and have a happy new year. And we'll be seeing you next year as much as I can. All right? Thanks. Bye.